Last episode, I showed you guys preseason games number 2 and number 3, and in preseason game number 2, we actually came out here in Chicago, Soldier Field, and, we did pretty well. Second stringers did most of the work because they got the most playing time, and you see Josh Morgan right here, spin move that just breaks off both defenders. So we got a victory in Soldier Field, and then to play the week number 3 of preseason, we came out here in our own stadium, FedEx Field, and, Avery just turned it up on us. He just did what he could to get a victory, and you see back-to-back receptions right here displayed. First that one touchdown, then Stanton is going to come back and do another short pass, which he takes it to the house one more time. So what I did going into week number 4 of preseason was sign Vince Young. In my opinion, I don't know if it was a good idea getting Ja'Cory Harris, so I thought for my third string quarterback, we decided to give this guy a shot right here, and he came out in preseason number 4, and he did pretty good. We gave him the start, so sort of feel confident, because in my opinion, Vince Young is lacking confidence. In my opinion, he does have the talents, but it's just like he's not in the right situation. So he came out, he did his thing, he got a touchdown, and he reserved himself either the number 2 or the number 3 quarterback on the team. So now that we signed Vince Young, we are all set to go into the regular season, and I'm pretty much going to show you guys my team and how it looks. So as we prepare for our week number 1 against New Orleans Saints, I'm going to show you guys my depth chart. So we got Robert Griffin, Vince Young as my second string, because I don't know, his ratings was a little better, so we decided to go ahead and give Vince Young the second string. But obviously, Kirk Collins still has a huge potential of getting that second string from Vince Young any day. So here are my wide receivers. We got Pierre Garçon, Santana Moss, Dez Bryant, Josh Morgan, Brandon Banks, who's going to be pretty much my kickoff, punt return, and kick return. And then you got Leonard Hankerson, the young talent, who I'm really focusing on developing this season. So here are my goals as a coach: make the playoffs, obviously. And you guys see my legacy. I have pretty much 0 because nothing has been done yet. But here is the first regular season game of the year against the Saints.
The opening week of the regular season is finally here, so no doubt every player and fan is ready for this matchup between the Washington Redskins and the New Orleans Saints here at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Jim, this is like Christmas, man. I go down there, open up a present. I have no idea what's inside that box. And that's what the coaches are thinking. They're not sure about their football teams. They don't know, but they're going to get some of those answers.
So we get the ball first, and the first thing that I wanted to do was see and test out this New Orleans defense. So nothing better way to do it than rushing plays. So we get a first down, and then we came out and we looked a little iffy. So incompletion right there. Josh Morgan, in my opinion, he should have made that catch. And then RG3, he's trying to still get loose. You see the accuracy on there looking a little shaky. So Drew Brees takes over, and he displays how it should be done. A completion right here to Lance Moore, and that one is going to take them to the 45-yard line. And then the following couple plays later, Drew Brees once again, a good pass right there to Colston, and they are moving the chain. So Drew Brees, he's doing it passing wise, but then his offensive line was a little iffy as Kerrigan gets a sack and forces a field goal on the play. So you see RG3 on the bench now. He is ready to go, and his second possession of the game, he has about 25 seconds to work with in the first quarter. He gets a good little completion right here to Fred Davis, which is going to be an automatic first down. So RG3 now, he looks more confident than he did in his first possession. Gets a huge completion to Dez Bryant. You see Dez Bryant making that one-handed catch. Following that play, a couple plays later actually, 2nd and 7, we're going to do a screen play to Morris, who is going to get about 9 yards. But then following that play, he gets the easy first down. You see RG3 getting hit on the play, but he was able to let it go. Perfect pass to Santana Moss for the first touchdown of the game. Now our third possession now comes here 3 minutes into the second quarter. The score is 7-3. RG3, look at this pass to Santana Moss, and he is forced out. Santana Moss just having a perfect game so far. So RG3 getting that first down, and on 3rd and 10 here, the ball is deflected out of the receiver's hands, and we are forced to get a field goal, which is going to make this a 10-point game. So New Orleans gets the ball back. The score is 6-13. We are into the second half. Drew Brees just makes crazy plays right here. Look at these passing plays. I mean, a lot of time in the pocket, just perfect passes to his receivers as his tight end makes a catch. And then they are faced with 4th and 1 right here. Darren Sproles is going to take it to the 10-yard line. So Drew Brees, I'm getting a little worried right here. But then Orakpo blindsides him and gets the sack to force 3rd and 15. So here comes Darren Sproles. Nowhere to go on the play. So it looks like New Orleans will be stopped to a field goal once again, making it a 13-9 game. So I get the ball back and I have 3 minutes to work with. I get 1 first down, so that is going to drain the clock to 2 minutes. And after that, I was like, all right, let me do 3 back-to-back rushing plays to just kill the clock. To kill the clock pretty much and make sure New Orleans doesn't have any more timeouts left. So I do that. I get stopped to 4th and 2. I was thinking about going for it, but then I was like, nah, let's just punt it and give it back to them. So Drew Brees has about a minute 23 to work with, and already he is faced with 4th and 9. So play action right here, or should I say movement right here by his tight end, but he's gonna bluff and act like a blocker. He is going deep on the play to Henderson, I believe, and Wilson right there just gets owned, and that is gonna pretty much give New Orleans another opportunity and another 4th down right here. They convert. So my defense right now is looking really shaky. I mean, I'm actually thinking about using a timeout, which is not a good idea whatsoever. So when they got this catch here, I was like, all right, my defense looks a little tired, so let me give them the timeout. When I gave the timeout to them, they came out and ran a rushing play to Darren Sproles, and I'm like just shaking my head right now because all I have is 9 seconds to work with. RGD steps back into Morgan once again, who has been doing nothing but dropping passes this game, and then the team pretty much gave up. RG3 gets sacked on the play. I kind of took really long to, pass the ball, which was pretty much my fault. And then RG3, once again, another opportunity right here, just heaves the ball down the field on a Hail Mary. But you guys see the Saints defense was ready on the play as they deflect the ball down. So that is pretty much it. A little disappointing by me, but we have a lot of work to do, and it's always interesting when you got a lot of work ahead of you, and I'm pretty excited to develop this team. There's a lot of talents on the play. I mean, obviously some of it has to do with my play calling and just me hitting the passes, so I definitely have to do a better job of that. But in week number 1, we lost to New Orleans Saints with the score of 16-13. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's your boy AntoDaBoss, and I am signing out. If you guys want to stay updated on when all of my videos will be uploaded, make sure you follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/AntoDaBoss.